What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris, man. I am here at the Work Hard, Play Harder podcast. It is Thursday, June 4th, 2026. My name is Chris Drummond. I am a freelance sports reporter based out of upstate New York here and proprietor of this podcast, Work Hard, Play Harder, where I bring individuals on to talk about their why and get to know them outside of their occupation. I got a very, very special guest that's on with me today, as she is a basketball coach for the youth. And she's also somebody of a Cody brand ambassador. She's also someone who loves the game of basketball. And we're going to talk to her about her why of getting involved with sports, but we're also going to talk to her about her why of getting involved with fragrances as well, as she's had a plethora of experience in that. Her name is Junie Barahona. And we're going to
Hi,
talk to her again about her why of getting You said what?
I'm listening.
What you
Nothing.
say?
I'm listening. I'm just listening to this. You know how Shannon Sharp introduces all his guests? You're just giving me that Shannon Sharp vibes. I'm like, wow, he did his homework.
I love it. Well, listen. That's what I do. That's what I do here on the Work Hard, Play Harder podcast. When you are in front of greatness, you got to introduce it greatly. That's what I'm saying. So, listen. I admire you for a plethora of reasons. So I had to introduce you like that. But welcome to the podcast. How are you doing tonight, Junie?
Hi, Chris. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate this. Thank you for asking. I know we've been wanting to do this for a while. So thank you for being patient.
Absolutely. Thank you for allocating your time to me. I really do appreciate that. And we're going to have a fun time tonight as I get to know you and get to know about what you do as well. So, my first question to you, Junie, is the same question that I ask everybody on here that hops on this thing. And that is, what is your why? Why do you do what you do? Did you have any role models or any inspirations maybe growing up? But ultimately, what is your why for wanting to get into sports as a coach, but also dipping into the side of fragrances and going that route?
Um, well, sports, basketball has always been very, very special to me. And I started when my youngest daughter started playing basketball. She is an extremely good basketball player, and she was only 6 years old. And I remember the nonprofit that we had signed her up for had sent out an email requesting, asking parents if anybody was interested in volunteering for basketball as a coach. This was,
Hmm.
gosh, 13 years ago. And I accepted. I was like, I understand basketball. How hard can it be? And I decided to join. And it's been the best decision that I think I ever made.
Now, obviously, you've been coaching basketball quite some time. And have you always coached the same age level, or did you kind of switch up with the age levels? Did you always just coach girls, or did you try coaching boys? Did you ever have a desire to coaching boys?
So yes, I have pretty much coached every grade level from 5U, which is 4 and 5 year olds, to 6 year olds. So it's all grassroots developmental basketball up until last year
Hmm.
that I had high school girls. So I have always coached every grade level. My sweet spot is fourth, fifth, sixth grade, third, fourth, fifth grade. That's kind of where I really enjoy them the most. When they're younger, it's different because you're not really like, it's still more developmental. When they're at that age, third, fourth, fifth, and grade, they kind of understand it a little bit. And then when they get to that high school or that middle grade, they think they know everything. So it just becomes a little different. Obviously, the love for me is seeing the progression for them, is to see them grow, to develop, to, get, a fast break, a layup, a steal, a rebound, different types of little baby steps that are just going to give them the confidence to keep going. So for me, I always find
For
that
sure.
third, fourth, fifth grade is that nice little spot where you can kind of still hold on to them a little bit and give them enough love for the game that they want to continue to play into later years. So for me, my goal has always been to get them ready for junior high basketball, and then during the summer league to during summer is to keep them active and keep them ready, so that way they don't fall behind when they get to fall basketball, whether that is in a league or at school, because that's usually for fall and winter. That's when their high school or their junior high, you know, season starts.
Season begin. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, totally, totally. I love that, Junie. I do. I love that. So let me ask you, because doing my research, I believe you won a 2019 TAAF basketball championship, if I'm not mistaken. Um, how was that feeling winning that championship, and take me back to that year of coaching when you did that?
So TAF is TAFF, right?
Mhm.
And
Yep,
it's a state championship. So it's not just a championship, it is
yep.
a state championship. So it's for the state of Texas, it's for the fifth grade division. It's the highest championship honor that you can get in Texas. So it is a, you know, a statewide championship. That means we beat every team from every region in the Texas state for that
Hmm.
specific grade level, so which was fifth grade. So that's a state championship. I'm very proud of that. Not a lot of people have those. They're very hard to get. You have to work really hard and very memorable. So yes, I'm very proud of that one. So yes, it is a state championship. I'm very proud of that accomplishment. We worked really hard that season, and prior to that, it was a mission to get there. We actually were runners up 2 years before that. I saw what it took to
Wow.
be at level, and it took me 2 years to prepare and to go back. So when we first went the first year, it was a great learning experience. We were runner up state champions. We lost to a really good team. I saw what it took to really be at that level. And
Mhm.
I literally we played about 2 years in a row competitively, so that we can get back to that level. And I was grateful enough to have a really good group of girls that were committed, and trusted the process, and we were able to achieve the goal.
Do you believe that, in my opinion, when it comes to sports, obviously I've been covering it for 9 years. I've seen that teams learn the best when they go through failure in order to succeed. Do you believe that a team really learns through failure in order to go and have that championship run or have that success in a sport?
Absolutely, 1000%. You have to fail. You have to fail to want to be hungry. You have to fail to want to know what it takes to succeed. You have to fail in order to grow. You have to fail in order to, build confidence. So I think that it's not even failing, is learning. I don't think that you fail at anything other than you grow from it. So it's just an experience. You learn what you can do to make it better next time. And hopefully you have the will, the determination, and the drive to continue to do that. So I don't think you fail at anything. I think you just learn from that particular um, experience, especially in sports, and especially at the younger demographic where they are just still learning, they're developing, they're growing. So you can't really tell a young kid or even a high school kid, a college kid, oh, you failed. You have no idea what it takes
Right.
to be an athlete and what they go through. And, and obviously the older they get, the more challenging it is. But I don't think that you're not failing, you're growing. So to fail is to grow. You know what I mean? And don't look at it as a failure,
No
look at
doubt.
it as a moment. Yeah,
Absolutely. I mean, that's life, right? I mean, in life, you grow through some of the. like you said, I don't even like to even call them failures. I just like to call them life lessons, right? Life lessons that you go through as a team, lessons you go through as a coach. And you were able to learn from those 2 years that you talked about. And then you got to 2019 and was able to be the best team in the state, which is absolutely crazy to do because you got to be an absurd, I should say, amount of teams to be able to get that championship. And congratulations to you on that. That's amazing. You went to the College of Southern Nevada.
Yes.
I would like to know. I would like to know personally, were there any other schools that you were considering going to, or did you always want to go to that particular school? And I believe you went there for business. Did you always want to go to that school?
So not really. College was I'm I'm the first Latina in this country, and I wasn't even born here. So unfortunately, just college wasn't really pushed onto me. You know what I mean? It wasn't
Right.
um you know mm, um we didn't go to college, you could say. It was like straight to work. So I wanted to change that. I wanted to try it. I wanted to be the first of my family, that was in this generation, you know what I mean, that went to college here in the United States. So it wasn't a first choice. It was pretty much the only choice because of where I was at the time and the time and place that I was in my life. I
Mm.
enjoyed it. I actually studied uh, a little bit of business and marketing, and unfortunately, I did drop out. I did become a mom, and then
Right.
I just continued into my career. To be honest, I was blessed enough to work with really good companies where I was able to grow, and even now up in my career now, I have so much experience in all of my fields that it's the equivalent of getting a degree, you could say. You know what I mean? Just based on my experience.
Absolutely. Ain't no learning like learning in the real world. I mean, you can learn all you want in the classroom, but at the end of the day, the real world gonna teach you a whole lot of stuff that the classroom can't. So I feel that. I definitely respect it. Obviously, I think you're an amazing, talented person. Obviously, mom, daughter, friend. I'm sure you're amazing in more ways than I can even imagine. No question about that. So to even talk about that and be transparent about that, I do appreciate that because obviously we all go through things where we have to pivot, make a pivot decision in our lives, right? So I totally respect that. Junie, I want to ask you some favorite questions, and you just give me the 411 off the rip based upon these favorite questions. Okay, so here we go. Let's rock with it. Favorite meal you like to cook?
Chicken and rice and beans.
Now you
That's
know
it.
when I pull up to Texas, you do know when I pull up to Texas, I'm definitely gonna have to come see you, right? And you do know that.
Yeah.
Chicken, rice, and beans. You just named my favorite meal. You just named my favorite meal. I'm just saying.
It's just- I'm a Latina. We eat rice and beans with everything. So whether it's beef or meat or anything, but like I just like chicken a lot. The kids like chicken. It's easy. It's quick. You know what I mean? Fajita meat with rice and beans. That's another go-to. I love cooking
Oh,
breakfast.
for sure.
Yeah. So
Oh, for
yeah.
sure. There's no question about that. I mean, listen, I'm a huge chicken person. I'm a chicken lover. I love steak as well. Huge taco lover as well. So I love tacos too. So I'm with you on that, no doubt. Favorite concert you've ever attended?
There's a Spanish group called Mana, and they are a Spanish rock band. And I have seen everybody from like Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Snoop. I mean, I've been to so many shows, but Mana, hands down, was one of the best. It was very intimate. I know all their songs. It was a smaller venue, and it was just very fun acoustic experience. I will always remember that. I literally just told that to a friend the other day because she had a shirt on, and I was like, "Oh my god, that was like the best show I have ever been to." I've seen them twice. They are epic in the Latin community. They've been around for years. So, like, think of, the Grateful Dead, but the Spanish versions of them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're called Mana.
Oh yeah. Okay, Mana, I'm with you on that. Now, listen, I love me some reggaeton music. I love me some Hispanic music, some Latin music. Ozuna is one of my favorite cats that's out there that's doing this thing. I know you know about Ozuna, and that's my guy. A lot of people like Romeo Santos.
Romero
I
Santos.
don't know. I'm not. You said what?
Romeo Santos. Yes, from Aventura. Yes, I know who that is. So, look at you. You know
Mhm.
who that is. I love that.
Yes, yes, I do. I actually had the pleasure of doing security for him at a concert of his when I was
Mhm.
in Atlanta, Georgia. He came to Atlanta, Georgia, and I did security for him. It was crazy because he went out into the stands, and of course, all the ladies were running up to him, and I had to be the one to be the middle person between the ladies and him. So we're getting like bum rushed, everybody. So yeah, he's big time, no question about that. But yeah, him, Don Omar, Ozuna, and also Aventura, which is his group. But also, I know about Mana as well. I just don't know many of their songs. But when you name Metallica and Guns N' Roses, now you talking my speed. You talking my language. I love that. So I'm with you on that. Okay.
Yeah, my music
Favorite place.
favorite what?
Oh, no, I was saying favorite place you've ever traveled to.
Um, I've been a lot of places. I love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is amazing. So Puerto Rico can have it all the time. It's beautiful. So I would say Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm
But
with
I
you.
have
I'm with you
plans.
on
I
that.
want to go to Greece and I want to go to Egypt. So those are coming soon. But Puerto Rico by far the best. And I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. A lot of places in the U.S. Obviously, I've traveled abroad. I've been to, and obviously, my country is beautiful. But just for vacation and the ocean and the weather and the food and everything, Puerto Rico.
Girl, you ain't got to sweet talk me. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on Puerto Rico for sure. Definitely, definitely love Puerto Rico. And also Egypt is on my bucket list as well. Definitely want to go there as well. Africa as a whole is on my bucket list as well. So I definitely want to do that. So I'm with you on that. I'm a sports person just like you. So I'm gonna throw a two-part sports question out there for you. So now, favorite sport you like to watch on TV, favorite sport you like to attend in person. They could be the same sport.
Football and football. Football, just football. Football for both. Even though I'm a basketball coach, I love the gym. I can be in the gym all day. I'm a gym rat. You know what I mean? No problems. But football, hands down. I love watching football and I absolutely love going to football games.
And even though I know this, I'm still gonna ask this. I'm still gonna ask this damn question. Wh-
Yes,
What
go
is your
ahead.
favorite football team?
The Dallas Cowboys. Yay! I know. It's okay.
It's a damn shame. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I still love you, Junie. I still do.
Thank
There's no question. But when they do play my Chargers, we're on opposite ends. I'm tell you that right now. When the Dallas
you.
Cowboys play my Chargers, we're on opposite ends.
Yeah, it's in LA, right? It's in LA. I think it's an away game. Like what?
Yep.
The
Yeah.
14th season? I think it's late in the season. This is Chocolate. This is my dog. Chocolate Jones.
Oh, I like that. See, and that's good. I love dogs. I'm a huge dog lover. So yeah, I love it. I love it. Chocolate though, not chocolate, but chocolate. I like that. That's
Chocolate.
pretty cool. Okay. Okay, I'm with you on that. Now, we're both, I would say, safe to assume we're both foodies. Okay, so I want to ask you, what is your favorite restaurant to go out and eat at?
Ooh, that's a good question. I have tons. I really can't narrow them down. I do have this one little Asian spot. that is down the street from one of my accounts from work, and I think I go there about 2, 3 times a week. And it's fresh sushi. They have the best fried rice, and all the cooks know me because I always sit at the bar. So I just go, I sit at the bar, and they just try this, try this, try this. It's on the house. Try this. So I have like that is my go-to place. I eat great. The service is good. It's called Hannah and Prosper. Hibachi sushi is amazing. And
Okay,
then,
so fun fact here, Junie.
mhm,
I've never had sushi in my life. Never tried sushi.
why not?
Here's the thing. So sushi can either be raw or cooked, either or. And I never knew which one to try first. Now I've tried hibachi. I just never tried sushi. So, maybe when I do come back out there to Texas to see family, but also come out Texas for work, maybe I'll try sushi for the first time with you. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. I'll wait to try sushi though until I try it with you for the first time. Because maybe
Okay.
maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you'll point me into the right direction of where there's some good sushi at. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a lot with texture and then just knowing what it is. And I was very skeptical at first, but now I'm just like
Mm,
trying them all. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's not that
cool.
bad. It's complicated. Mm-mm. You'll like it, I promise.
Okay. Okay. All right. From your lips to my ears. No question about it. I'm with it. All right. So now I want to talk to you about your day to day. Obviously, I speak from a journalist perspective because my day to day process changes quite a bit. Especially with me being a freelancer, I call different teams or different stations, networks to try to see what games and events I can cover. But I
Yeah.
also sub teach as well. I sub teach Monday through Friday. I'm sub teaching in schools. I would like to know what is your day to day process. Or what was your day to day process, I should say, as a basketball coach? Or what's also your day to day process as a Cody brand ambassador? Like, what do you do? How do you go about doing that? And how did you get on with Cody? I would love to hear that.
That's a lot of questions in one. Okay. So my day to day varies all the time. It's never the same. I do have like just I have a small little territory that I'm stuck that not stuck with, but that I manage. So it kind of
Right.
varies. Also, if it's during season, it will vary. So it just kind of depends. They're never the same. I don't like routine. I hate living the same every day. Like it bugs me. You know what I mean? Like I
Hmm.
like my I don't like so being an independent contractor with Cody gives me a lot of flexibility with time and management. One of the big reasons why I've been a freelancer for a long time is so that I can be able to control my schedule so that I can go to practices, go to games,
Right.
um, during winter season is extremely hectic if I'm coaching,
Sure.
because it's very busy for us in the retail space. So I will literally go to work, go to a game, come back, go coach, come back, or work extra just so that I can be off certain times. Especially if I'm committed to a team because they are my first commitment. So my girls are absolutely my very first commitment as a coach. So even above my own finances sometimes. So I would say that it varies from day to day. I have been a Cody vendor for about 7 years now, but I have been in my field for a very, very long time. I love what I do. I've been in the beauty industry for a gazillion years. I represent brands. So I don't necessarily work for the retailer, I work for the brands. So I'm kind of like the middleman between the brand and the retailer. So we can have promotions, events, training, education, launches, slow days, fast days. You know what I mean? It could really vary. So they're never the same. And that's something that I really like. Just because that way you don't get involved with work drama or like
Right.
dealing with the people all the time, going to the same place all the time. So I like variety. I like to switch it up. So for me, it works really good with my personality and the things that I like to do, because it gives me that flexibility. And to me, my time and my that's probably the most precious thing that I have. And I want to be
Right.
able to give it how I want to give it, not how I'm forced or told to do it. So I've been very blessed to have the flexibility with my schedule, with my company. Obviously, you have to perform. Obviously, you have to show the commitment, the dedication that you're able to achieve those type of privileges, because it is a privilege. You know what I mean? To manage your own time. But I feel like the tenure that I have in the industry has given me a lot of experience and knowledge where I'm able to manage both very efficiently.
No, I like that. I like that answer. I really do. And obviously, like you said, you've been at this for a long time, so you kind of know what you can do, what you can't do. Yes, I would think wintertime would be absolutely crazy, especially in the fragrance game. People are always buying gift sets and gifts this and gifts that at wintertime. And I know some of the brands that you work with was Marc Jacobs and Calvin Klein. There's a couple of the brands that I throw out there that I think that you work with as a Cody brand ambassador. Um, but it's a great segue though, Junie, because I want to talk to you about mental health and work life balance. A lot of people in my field of journalism and in just sports in general have been affected with mental health. A lot of people have left the industry for work life balance and mental health issues, right? I don't think you can ever have a work life balance that's 50-50 because everybody's life, excuse me, everybody's life is different and everybody can take on things differently, handle stress differently. I want to ask you, obviously being who you are, how do you maintain good mental health, but also still have that work life balance? Because you seem like a wonderful woman to be around. I certainly wouldn't mind being around you. And I think many people would say the same about you, but you also got your basketball team, you're a mom as well, and you got your independent contracting. You trying to, pretty much market yourself and get yourself out there. So you got many different hats going on. So how do you do all those things without suffering a breakdown or being overwhelmed or burnt out?
Um, don't get me wrong, I do get overwhelmed sometimes. You know what I mean? So I'm not perfect. I really
For sure.
mental health is extremely important for thousands of reasons, obviously.
Hmm.
But um, I give myself a lot of grace. You know what I mean? I'm not a perfect person. I'm not gonna, you know, um, punish myself if I have done something that could be fixed. You know what I mean? I think that time and experience has given me um, uh, more patience with struggles. I work out
Sure.
a lot as well. I feel like my fitness is important because I'm able to really regulate my hormones, regulate my body, really think more clearly, gives me more discipline. So I do find that the gym does keep me on my toes a lot, especially if I'm having a day where I mean, if I'm having a bad day, honestly, I want to go to the gym. You know what I mean? I want to just go
I
lift.
do. I do.
Yeah, I just want to go lift and let it out, and then I feel better. Or like put on some headphones and maybe go shoot. I think that's probably my favorite therapeutic is just get a basketball, go to a gym, go to an outdoor, put some music on, and just shoot. You know what I mean? Just jam while you're shooting. But
Okay.
like I feel like it's hard to balance. I think it's showing yourself grace, it's giving yourself the freedom to mess up. It's once again going back to failure. You're not failing, you're learning. How can you make things better for next time? Um, and just being kind to yourself. You know what I mean? Just kind of being like a good friend to yourself and just kind of walking you
Right.
through, your day or the adversity that you may be going through at that time. So I do prioritize my gym, my sleep, my diet, so that, and I feel like it does help. I really do. I feel like it does help when I'm stressed out. You know what I mean? I have noticed the older I get, I don't stress out over things as much, even though I know I think of them like temporary situations. At this point, I have been through so much that there's nothing I don't think I cannot not overcome. Do you know what I mean? Like
Right.
I feel,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I feel like I also watch like a lot of podcasts and a lot of videos about self awareness and like stuff like that. So I really feel like I know who I am right now, where I don't let inconveniences get to me. You know what I mean? Um, Things that, you can't control everything. So just overcoming, accepting it, moving on, or dealing with it. But I feel like I am in a really good place where I'm really good at managing, my mental health and my, how I feel, just because of all the different things that I do, to stay self aware. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. It really does. It's a question worth asking. A lot of people deal with mental health a plethora of ways, different ways, and um, like I said, and like you stated, I should say, nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. I totally get that. Everybody has flaws, but even though the flaws that we all have, we try to do more good, and the good shines a brighter light into any flaws that we have. Right? My thing is everybody that I talk to, whether they're in this industry or in sports or whatever industry it is struggle is inevitable. I've read that in the Bible. That's in Hebrews. Struggle is inevitable. You can't not live in this lifetime and not go through some kind of hardship. And my thing is that what do you do? Do you crack under the pressure, or do you man up, or adult up, or do whatever you need to do to handle your business? Everything is not going to be peaches and cream. I try to tell my kids that in my class too that I teach, especially the high schoolers that's going to be going off to college, or the middle schools that go to high school. Can't bring that middle school type behavior to high school. High schoolers, you're going to have to understand that, okay, you're done with senior year. Now it's real world time. Are you going to go to college, or you going to get a job? Because mom and dad going to make a shift on you. They're not going to treat you like a little kid no more because it's time to grow up. Right. So, those hardships that you talk about going through and dealing with the mental health thing, I really do appreciate that. I appreciate you again being open about that and talking about that, because it's a real thing that people go through on a consistent basis. But it leads me to another great question, which is about advice. What is some advice that you would give someone that wants to go into business pretty much for themselves, maybe in business or marketing or fragrances, or wants to be a basketball coach like you and give back to the youth, kind of pay it forward like you doing? What is some advice that you would give an individual that wants to do that?
Do it. Try. Go for it. Don't limit yourself. Push yourself. Try it out. Don't be afraid to fail. Give it a shot. I feel like finding your purpose, trying to find what it is that you like. I'm very blessed that I work with a lot of young women. And I literally just had a conversation with a young lady today, and she is a beautiful 22-year-old college graduate that just graduated cyber from college in majoring in cybersecurity, like beyond smart.
Okay.
The girl can be in a cover of a magazine. And she's like, Junie, I don't see myself doing cybersecurity. I like this industry. What can I do? What do you suggest? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm just asking her, like, what do you like to do? And I really think that that's so important, right? I always knew I loved basketball. Like I grew up on Jordan. I wanted to be Hannah Storm growing up.
Yep.
I love journalism like you do. And it's so funny because even with my ex account, right? Like I get to talk about the Cowboys a lot. And I love that because I kind of feel like that translates into that. But to me, it's like, what do you like to do? And that's very important, like finding out, because when you love something and you're doing it for a job or for to help somebody out, it doesn't seem like you're doing it for those reasons. You're just doing it because you're having fun. So I tell people I have never worked a day in my life. I have never worked a day in my life because I absolutely love everything that I do. You know what I mean? So
Right.
um
Right.
and so for me is I found out very early. Great. Thank God that I love the beauty industry. I absolutely love the beauty industry. It's fun, it's innovative, it's full of amazing women. Uh, I boss ladies, like, high profile women, creators, innovators. I have worked for the creme de la creme, you know what I mean, as far as the industry is concerned. So like I have seen a lot of women. So I love women. For me, like, I just love working with women, coaching women, being a part of the women's world. But to me, it's like finding out what it is that you love, um trying out, like, okay, where do I see myself in that field, and going for it and trying it. And I tell people it's like you don't have to like it. If you tried it and you want to do something different, you can do something different. You don't
For
have to
sure.
do what you're doing. You can change who you are. You can change your job. You can change your everything. You just have to decide, and then the universe just agrees with you. That moment you decide you want something, something clicks in the universe, and the universe just starts to make things happen for you. But that's because you decided. So I really feel like, what is it that you like to do, trying it out. And if you didn't like it, what other things do you like to do? And then until you find what you like, and then you stick with it. You know what I mean? And I'm so much older now, and I'm still like trying to do, finding out what I like so that I can go learn it and try for it and do it. You know what I mean? So don't limit
Right.
yourself. Don't be scared. Go for it. You know what I mean? Nothing is, you can change things up. So you're not limited. We live in such an abundant world, full of possibilities, full of technology, science, resources for you. Like, anybody that's failing right now is a choice, because I feel like there is so many things out there that you can do. It's just, do you want to do them? Do you have the drive? Do you have determination? You know, don't limit yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No question. I love that. And I really love that last part. Do you have the drive? Do you have the passion? Don't limit yourself. There's a lot of people in the world that really want to start something, but then they be like, I don't know, or they're hesitant, or I don't know how to get started. Just start it. You're not gonna know all the answers to the test,
Just take
but
the first
if you
step.
get
It will come to you.
hello,
Let me tell you, coaching. When I first started coaching, I was like, "Oh my god! Like, what am I gonna run? A full court, a 2-3, a zone? What am I doing? You know what I mean?" So I just feel like, but it didn't hold me back. And, and to remember how I started to where I am now, I am two different types of coaches. When I first started coaching, all I wanted to do was win. God forbid I lost the game. You know what I mean? I couldn't, I didn't know how to act, especially at the beginning. And then now it's like, okay, it's different. It was a growing season,
right,
it was a learning season. It was
right,
okay to lose, you know what I mean? So I just feel like I have evolved because I continue to love what I do. So therefore, I put myself in environments or in positions where I can grow. So it's really finding, you know, the people, the resources, the environment, the job, the things that are gonna, get you to what you like doing. Because when you like what you're doing, it doesn't seem like you're just working. Do you know what I mean? You're
right,
actually enjoying
right.
what you do.
Yeah.
Hmm. I know you
No, no,
enjoy
I
what you.
feel it. I feel it, Junie. I do.
Yeah.
If it feels like if you're doing something that you love to do, and it doesn't feel like a day of work in your life, just like what you're doing now. Obviously, with coaching and with your brand being a brand ambassador and fragrances, obviously, with the beauty that you possess, you obviously are on point with the fragrances and doing your thing, girl. There's no question about that. But with the knowledge that you've acquired, though, from coaching all those years to win a championship, you had to go through some struggles yourself, but you still love doing what you do. Just like I love journalism. I love journalism. I love covering teams. I love covering people. I love talking to people. That's just what I love to do. But I sucked ass when I first started because I was terrible. I didn't know how to write this or write that or how to do this and quote this and how to put a story together that makes sense. But eventually, once you start picking up things and you learn things and you grow, like you talked about, you'll get better and better. And you'll continue to go up. And that's what I've done. So, and I only hope to do more, which again, with my drive and passion that I have, is definitely no doubt about it in my mind. I'm definitely going to continue to do that. Um,
Right? It's
we've reached the
confidence.
portion of my
It's believing in
podcast. Thank you.
yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for having me. I mean, I love it. Like I can hear your passion. I can sense your passion. I felt your determination. I know you were pushing for this. So I mean, I'm like, why not? You know what I mean? Like so but yeah, no, it's good for you. Good for you.
Thank you. Now we've reached the portion of my podcast now that we're going to play my interactive game called This or That. It's a
Okay.
game that I like to play with all my guests here on the Work Hard, Play Harder podcast. And it's very simple. I'm going to throw some things at you, and you get to choose this or that. So, Junie, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. It sounds like you are. All right, here we go. Out of these two restaurants, which restaurant would you rather sit down and eat at? Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn Steakhouse?
Shit. Texas because of the biscuits. Yes. The little bread things, amazing.
No, you
Roadhouse.
right. You right. I love me them cinnamon biscuits. I
Roadhouse.
love it. I love the cinnamon biscuits, girl. I do. I
Yes.
do. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
We off to a good start. Here we go. When it comes to chicken wings, which flavor would you rather put on the wing? Barbecue or lemon pepper?
Lemon pepper, all flats. Yes, I'm bougie. Uh-huh. All flats, lemon pepper,
Mm,
wet. Extra.
I
Yes.
don't mind that, girl. I don't mind that because I'm with you. Do you like your wings wet or dry?
Wet.
Okay. Do
Wet,
you
wet.
like your wings bone in or boneless?
Bone in. Bone in.
Oh, so you like to get a little messy with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's my type of woman right there. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. I'm
I
with you
like to
on that.
eat.
Flat,
Congratulations.
wet,
I
and
like to
messy. I'm with it. You said what?
no, I like to eat. I'm a foodie. I can,
Oh, I hope
work out so I can eat. I literally tell people that all the time. I work out for mental health and so that I can eat what I want.
love it. I love it. Girl, you got me blushing over here. Do you know how hard that is with my pigmentation, as dark as I am? I'm with it. I like that though. I like it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So this next question here, or I should say questions. I'm gonna say 5 questions. Is gonna be music concerts that you rather attend. Okay, so here we go. All right. Which music concert out of these two artists would you rather go see? Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Ooh, okay, okay. I like that. I like
Seen
that choice. All
Beyonce.
right.
I've never seen her. I've never seen Rihanna. So I've seen Beyonce a
Yeah,
couple
me
times.
neither. I'm on that list too.
Yeah.
Yup,
Beyonce's
yup, me
amazing.
too.
Let me tell you a fun story about Beyonce. I saw Beyonce back in the day with Destiny's Child when there were four of them at the Hard Rock Casino in Las Vegas. One of the best shows I ever attended to. I think Beyonce must have been maybe 20 years old. And I will never forget how that girl commanded her presence. And to see her evolve to who she is now and be part of that transformation, because we are all part of the Beehive, but Beyonce, hands down, is you have to go see her perform. But I never seen Rihanna, so I do want to go see Rihanna.
I love that. I love that. Okay, that's what's up. Now, here's the next one. Which concert would you rather go see? Would you rather go see Usher or Chris Brown?
Bow, bow, they're coming. I seen Chris. I seen Breezy already twice. I took my firstborn to go see him. That was her first concert. And I never seen Usher, so I'm actually gonna go to their concert soon because they're coming together. So I'm excited about that.
Mm,
Yeah, I think it's September.
okay.
Yes.
I like that. I like that. But for the sake of this, which one is
Usher,
51% and which one is 49%? Which one you
Usher,
choose?
Usher. Well, fun. Okay, Chris Brown, Chris Brown, Chris Brown, Chris Brown, Chris Brown.
Girl, you better choose a Chris up in here. You better choose a Chris up in here. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, okay. Now, mind you, I'm also going to that same concert. They come here actually in August, so I'm going to it as well. So yes, no question about that for sure. Here's the next one. Now, this is the Grown and Sexy. I know you know about this one. This is the Grown and Sexy concert. Which music artist would you rather go see in person? Would you rather see New Edition or Boys the Men?
New edition. New edition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
New
Girl, you on point like a period. You are on point like a period right now. I love it. I
new
love it.
edition.
Okay. So here we go. Let's see if we can keep it going. Which music concert out of these two artists would you rather go see? Kendrick Lamar or Drake?
Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick.
Mm,
Seen
okay.
Drake.
Okay.
I've seen
We are.
Drake. Oh, Kendrick for me right now. Yes. I've been to a lot of
Wow.
I love concerts. I've seen Drake and Migos at the back when they were all the Migos. Yes. Back
Right.
when they were still
Right. You talking
together.
about Versace?
Yes, Versace Versace. Yeah, that was really good. That was a fun concert. Drake was the shit. That was fun. But yeah.
I love that. I love that. Okay. Okay. So we vibing right now. I like this. Last of the concerts. Let's see if we can keep it 5 for 5. Which music concert out of these two artists would you rather go see? Would you rather go see R. Kelly or Joe?
R. Kelly. Okay, R. Kelly before we knew all the shit about him. So R. Kelly. R. Kelly before we knew what the fuck he
I'm
was
with you on that.
about. I love R. Kelly. Like I hate when I play him because I still do. And I'm like, God forgive me for playing R. Kelly. But yes, R. Kelly was the shit, dude. R. Kelly
He
was
was.
such
He was.
it's like wasted talent. Like man, and Joe is good, but I do love me some R. Kelly. You know,
Oh,
that's
oh,
an art.
there's no
That's an
question.
art.
I'm fucking with. I'm definitely messing with R.
Like R.
Kelly. No
Kelly.
question.
Yeah, R. Kelly is. You know, he did his thing. So yeah.
Yeah, musically, R. Kelly is top 5 in my mind. Even
Okay.
though he had
Who
that
are
trapped
your
in the
other
closet
ones?
shit, he top 5.
Who are your other ones? Who's your top one? Who's your top three?
As far as R&B goes, he's R. Kelly's is up there for sure. I'm a huge Chris Brown person. Definitely got to put Breezy up in there. Um, I also, for R&B purposes, Jaheim is another one.
Oh,
Who I like.
I kissed Jaheim once. I
Yeah, I
kissed
like
him.
Jaheim. I like Tank too. Tank is good.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then to round out the 5, give me Tyrese.
Oh wow. Okay. I like that. I like that. Yeah. You're
Mm.
old. I like it.
Oh,
Yep.
for sure,
Yeah.
definitely that. I love my R&B stuff. So like I said, grown and sexy music is definitely something that I vibe with a whole lot more. Now, mind you, I do like some of the new cats that's out here. The younger cats, in their early 20s or whatnot. But whenever it's like I said, grown and sexy music, that's what I like to play. Those five right there, you can't ever go wrong. You can't tell me there's not a song that you don't like with all five of those cats.
Um,
For something. You know what I mean? So that's just me. Let's go back to sports. Favorite or not this. If you had a choice to choose, which sport would you rather watch on TV out of these two? Hockey or baseball?
baseball. Baseball.
Okay, okay, okay. Now, if I asked you, Junie, which sport of these two would you rather play? Badminton or bowling?
Bowling. I'd rather bowl.
Are you are you a good bowler?
No. I don't even know what the other sport is. I suck at both.
Okay, maybe I just gotta teach you. That's all. You gotta be taught how to bowl. How about that?
Okay. I'm willing to
Okay.
try. Yeah.
Okay. I feel that. I feel that. All right, that's what's up. Now, do you like desserts?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. I work out so I can eat desserts.
No doubt. You and me both. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna name four brands. Not four brands, sorry. Four different categories of desserts. You have to choose one of these categories to get rid of. Okay, so here we go. The first category is ice cream. The
Never. Okay.
second category is cookies. The third category is candy. The last category, Junie, is grouped together. So it's pies/cakes. Which one are you getting rid of? Which category?
The candy. Candy.
Girl, I'm trying to tell. Where the hell have you been? You must have been hiding under a rock, girl. Where have you been all my life? Oh, you're just perfect. I'm just trying to
And
tell you. My goodness.
yeah,
Because I would have chose candy too. I really would have. Um,
I just
let
found
let
out
me.
I have a cortisol belly. You know what a cortisol belly is? No, like like I have this little gut that I can't get rid of no matter how hard I work out. You know what I mean? It's like my little pouch. And then they said I would have to limit all my sugar intake. So I'm just gonna have a pouch. I'm not doing that.
That hey,
So it's
that's
all my
okay.
sugar.
That's okay. I
So yeah,
accept you with the pouch. I accept you. Many others do. Please don't stop eating sweets for that account.
I
We want you to
got
continue eating
you.
sweets, okay? Do your
I
thing.
will. Thank you.
I love that. I love that. Now, let me ask you, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Um, uh, the butter pecan is really good.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I like that. Butter pecan's pretty good. I'm a huge cookies and cream guy, so cookies and cream
I'm
is
actually
mine for sure.
but yeah, butter pecan for mine with a lot of caramel. You know,
Okay.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't discriminate. I would say I like all flavors. Like I
That,
literally make them. I try new ones all the time. I love ice cream. I had ice cream today. I can eat
I
ice cream
love it.
all.
I love to hear that.
Mm, yeah.
Okay, okay. Do you like potato chips?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. I love potatoes. Yes. I love potatoes. I'm a snacker. I can snack all
Oh,
day. I'm always hungry. Yeah. I eat a lot. Yeah. Chips are
I, I love it. I love it. Now, it's the same process, okay? So I'm going to name four brands of chips. You got to choose one of these to get rid of. So here we go. The first brand is going to be Ruffles. The next brand is going to be Lay's. The third brand is going to be Pringles. The last brand is going to be Doritos. Which one are you getting rid of?
Pringles. The
Oh,
Pringles.
okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, Junie, if you and I walked in the grocery store together and I said, sweetheart, go to the chip aisle and buy your favorite chip to eat, you would buy what?
Um, God, it's the lemon pepper. There's like, oh my God, I literally have a whole bag somewhere. Um, it's a Lay's brand, and it has the little peppers in the front, and it's, oh my God, I can't think of the name, but they're real spicy. So they're really good. I can't think of the name. I will probably have to get up to go look at my bag because I know I have one, but
Oh,
it's
okay. So you like a little spice with your food.
not all the time, but this particular chips I do. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I
Yes.
ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I like a little spice as well. I'm not too heavy into the spice like jalapeno peppers. Nah, ghost peppers. I ain't with that shit. But I
Yeah,
am
no.
with a little bit of hot sauce. A little bit of hot sauce is good. So and buffalo sauce on wings. Buffalo sauce on wings is good too. So I'm with that. Um, I want to ask you this next question here, and that is advice. What is some advice that someone has gave you, Junie, that you hold on dearly to?
Oh, that's a good question. Um, um, gosh, that's a really good question. Um,
I
I
appreciate
can't
that.
really, I really can't like think of advice so much more than people that have, really shaped me, and that I have
Hmm.
admired throughout, uh, in their behaviors. I'm an observer. Do you know what I mean? So I've observed behaviors that I want to like channel. Um,
Hmm.
just overall good advice that I have received in a long time. Damn, I feel really stuck right now. I just think
Wow,
of
that must mean.
I just think of people more than necessarily a specific, you know what I mean? Um, action. So I have this particular lady. I have two of them. Her name was, well, her name is, I haven't talked to her in years, but her name is Tamara Brown. Um, and she was extremely difficult to work for. Super type A person, very organized, analytical, on point about everything. And
Okay.
being working for her early in my, well, not so early, but like working with her in my career really taught me a lot. So it was her behavior, her consistency, you know, her little things here and there that she would do to make me better. You know what I mean? Was what I admire. So it wasn't so much advice, it was her as a person that I really wanted to just channel. And then I also have another person that I call her my muse. And she really, once again, showed me. I'm more about a show me person. Don't tell me, show me. You know what I mean? Or just do and I learn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I really feel like them two really, really shaped me with my career and how to like do different things. So it wasn't so much as advice, it was more like their behavior that I really admire and wanted to emulate. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. It's more so not them really telling you something that you remember, but them really just kind of showing you by example or leading you by example of how to be, is what you're trying to say, pretty much.
Right, exactly. Yes.
I got
Yes.
you. I got you. Oh yeah, I'm reading you. No question about that. Now, I do gotta ask you about Supergoop. Please tell
Oh,
me what the hell is that? What is Supergoop? And how did that name come about? How did you associate yourself with that?
Oh my God. So I love it. So I've been in the beauty industry for a gazillion years. Supergoop is just a sunscreen brand. So they've been one of my accounts that I've had for about 5 years now here in Texas. I love their story. So once again, I have been extremely blessed to pick and choose who I work for. You know, I feel like whenever I get a job, I'm the one interviewing them because I feel like it's a privilege for me to be on your team because once again, I'm going to go above and beyond, especially if I'm committed. So and just to give you a little background on the Cody brands, right? So Cody manages a huge portfolio of brands. They actually been around for 120 years.
Mhm.
And my portfolio and the brands that I'm in charge of in my particular territory are Burberry, Gucci, Kylie, Marc Jacobs, Tiffany. You know, our assortment is extremely high profile because I do have a lot of experience in skincare as well. So not just necessarily fragrance. That's just kind of like my bread and butter, and that's that's where you make the most money. Um, but I do have a lot of experience in skincare as well. So Supergoop is a how funny. It is a sunscreen brand. It's been around forever. I just work for them. I don't like make it or anything. But I love their story, and I got to tell you their story. It was created by
Please, please do.
a woman here in Texas, and she was a teacher, and she believes that every classroom should have sun protection, just like they have hand sanitizers. If you ever go to any class, you're a teacher, duh, right? You have hand
Yeah.
sanitizer in your classroom, correct? Right?
Yes.
But,
Yes.
but sunscreen, it prevents cancer, it prevents all kinds of irritations on the skin. So if you teach kids at a younger age to sunscreen, they can limit a lot of different problems in the future. And not just sunscreen, because the Supergoop covers UV, UVA, blue light. So like right now, all of the light that's coming off your phone, off of your screen, all of that is very damaging to your skin. It breaks it down. It causes fine lines. It causes, different skin irritations. So Supergoop was just something that I guess she came up with in her classroom, that really can
Hmm.
resonate with every age. And she is extremely successful and she gives back to the kids a lot. So once again, I love women. I love women owned grooves or businesses. This woman has a fantastic story behind her. The product is absolutely phenomenal. It's one of the top sun care brands in the market. I've been with them for 5 years. I adore them. It's a privilege to work for, once again, people in brands that you admire, that you are proud to sell. So I'm very blessed to have that account. So that's where it comes from. But it's the name. It was invented by a woman who strongly believes that, sun protection should definitely start at an early age to prevent damage, cancer and all of those things. So her story is absolutely phenomenal. And I wish I could say more, but that's pretty much like it's a fun name. Everybody can relate to it. The smallest of babies can use, and grandma and grandpa can use it. So it's one of those lines that fantastic to have, especially in the summer. You know what I mean? Or year round.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. I definitely got some people that can definitely use some of that super goop. I mean, I wouldn't use none of it. I'm gonna tell you that. It ain't gonna work for my skin. That's for sure. But I do know there's some people out here that could definitely benefit from that too. Some of these products, like where can people go to read about them, purchase them, inquire about them? If it's not like a representative that can talk to them, is there a certain site that they can go on to look at it for themselves?
Oh my God. So, because it's such a fantastic brand, is distributed just about everywhere. So anywhere you pick up your beauty products, your Ultas, your Sephoras, your Nordstroms, your Targets, they have
Mm.
them. It's very reasonably priced. They have tons of selections for everybody. I don't want you to ever feel like you can't use it. You absolutely can use it, especially on the top of your head, back of your neck, on your ears, on your face. So it's absolutely for everybody. The formulas are fantastic. I definitely feel like it's one of those brands that I love working for because it does so good and it's for everybody. Versus when you sell a fragrance, is it's luxury, is high price point, is more of a impulse buy rather than something that you really need to protect. So you know what I mean? It's both.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate that. Appreciate that 411. I do. I do. This has been a really dope podcast episode, Junie, of just learning about your why, learning about who you are, what you do, your brands, getting to know you a little bit from the questions that I asked, learning some of your favorite things, but also learning some of your accomplishments, going through some of your failures to get through those accomplishments, the great advice that you gave, the great mother that you are, the great ambassador that you are, the great daughter that you are, the great friend that you are, the great person that you are. It's no question why you're successful in doing what you do. And it's the hard work and the dedication that you put in to people. And it's also just the aura that you have about yourself. I mean, there's not a person I feel in my mind that I've talked to on this podcast that I'm glowing inside, on the inside and outside, talking to you because I think that you're absolutely amazing in a plethora of ways. I really do, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I
So
hope.
sweet.
No, you're no. This is just off real. It's off real, all facts. You're welcome. I hope that you continue to coach. I hope that you continue to thrive in your businesses that you got going on with your brand, with Supergoop and everything else that you got going on. And obviously, you and I are going to stay in touch. And I'm a new fan of yours and wish you nothing but success in your future endeavors. My final question to you of the night is going to be: is there anything else you would like to add about Cody, coaching? Anything at all about yourself before we conclude?
No, I mean, yes. Thank you so much for having me. This was really fun. I was, it's fun. Thank you. I do, my advice to people is do what you love, find what you like, go for it, don't hold back, show yourself grace, try new things, don't be shy, don't be scared, um, go for it. You know, just just be kind to people, be kind to yourself, and you know just do what you like, be and do it with kindness. You know what I mean? Just be kind. You never know what people are going through. I don't know. Just be a light, be positive. You know what I mean? And if you're not going to be that, shut up, don't say nothing. Go somewhere until you figure it out. I'm just like, I don't know.
No, I feel that. I do. And I'm with you 1000%. I hope people can look at this and understand that, listen, you are doing your thing and living your best life. And your story may touch one person, may touch two people, but everybody's story that gets told on these podcasts is a different story. It's never the same. And everybody that's on here always tells their truth, but also has it resonate with somebody from the outside world. So again, I want to thank you, Junie, for coming on here to my podcast, and I want you to enjoy your Thursday evening, and you and I will most certainly stay in touch.
Thank you. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Chris.
No problem.
All right. Ooh, you're crazy. I can't believe it. Why you did it to me?